Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to take a look how we can create charts using PowerAutomate based on a SharePoint list. So I got a sample scenario where I'm managing my sales of my products in SharePoint list, and this list has the title, product type, quantity sold last week, and the prices. So you may have like many other rows in this list, but we can filter out based on the current week sales only. So we are going to create one chart using PowerAutomate based on the item which we sold and the quantity which was sold last week, so that that report can be sent out to the audience which would like to take a look like how much sales we did in last week. So this is one scenario. You may be having another scenarios where just you want to track the issues, what is still open, what is closed, what is in progress based on some chart, or that chart should be sent out to senior management, or probably again you are having some different use cases where you would like to send the summary charts. So we'll just take a look. So I'll just log into PowerAutomate. I'll just create one instant cloud flow and I'll choose the trigger as manual. And probably if you wish to send this as a weekly report, then you can make a scheduled flow instead of this instant flow. So right now for testing, I'm just creating this one. So in next step, I'll be querying this list to get the items. So I'll just use get and I'll just connect that to my SharePoint list. So this is a product sales list. And as I said, if you are having more than this item, more items like past 1 month, 2 months item also, then you can just put one filter condition on your date. So that should be, you can just create your date greater than, date time is greater than last week's date. So you can have those condition in place, but right now because I don't need that filter because I just have 4 records, I'll just keep it as is. And in next step, I'll be using the HTTP connector to make a call. And what call we are going to make? So I am going to use Quick Charts IO for generating charts. So if you land over there, so you can generate images with a simple open API. So this API we are going to use. So I'll just go get started. So you can see like I have API parameters, handling errors, post endpoints. So for generating this chart via PowerAutomate, I'll be using post endpoints so that I can specify the payload body, what chart type and what data set I'm going to provide. So you can have a detailed look on this chart, Quick Chart IO APIs. So because these are very simple and can be used with normal GET requests, can be used with JavaScripts and with post commands as well. So I'm going to use this post endpoint, and I have created, so I'll just scroll down so that you can see one of the sample JSON. So for example, this JSON is, the chart would be a type of bar, the data set is this, and the labels which chart is going to show is this. So based on this, I have created one sample JSON for me. So you can see I have this background color as white, width we can decide on width and height of that chart, and because we are going to get the output in PNG, so I have decided the format as PNG, and this is basically the chart JSON. So in type we are going to have this. I'll just increase the font of this. So this chart is type is py, and data set right now I've just kept it as hard coded so that we can just use this. And in this options you can specify the title of the chart. So I'll say sales by week, and I'll just copy this so that I can show you how you can make a call. So I'll just once again come back to this PowerAutomate, and in method I'm selecting post URI. I will choose the quick charts API. So that is, I'm going to copy from here and paste it, and the endpoint is chart, and in the body I'll specify the JSON which I just showed you, and this JSON. So this is right now, this is static. We are just going to create one chart PNG based on this post call, and I'll just send that post call using email. So I'll just send email option, and this for testing I'll just pick my name. You can have your managers or the audience you would like to send this PNG, this chart file. So I'll just say chart or weekly sales report, and in body we'll just go to this HTML where we'll just add up the image tag so that we can access the image which is created via this previous tab. So I'll just say src, and because we have to we will be getting a content in the binary format, we have to convert that to base 64 which can be passed to this image tag. So I'll just say data, and image is PNG semicolon base 64, and now we'll be inserting the body content. So I'll just go to this body. I just copied this body, but I'll just copy it and copy in a notepad so that I can construct the content. So I can remove the parenthesis, I can just remove @ from top, and in square brackets I'll include content so that I can get content out of this body. So in express I'll remove this, and in expression I'll just again put this content so that I can get content. I miss quotes. I can just say okay. So right now what we did is, like, we got the items but we did not actually create an actual data set. I used this HTTP action which makes a call, post call to this chart API with this sample static JSON, and later on I am just going to email that to myself. So this piece we have just done. So for testing we'll just run it, and later on I'll just create that dynamic based on our list items. So I'll just do a test, manual test. So my flow just ran. I'll just go to my this email. So you must be seeing that I got this chart weekly sales report email. So this is a pie chart I got, sales by week, laptop, camera, desktop, these are the products, and what contribution these individual products made I can just see in a summary view. So this is how you can create the chart. Now the next step, I'll just make this chart reading from the list. So I'll just go back to my this get items. So as I said, you can put up your filtering based on just fetching the last week's item. So you can just do a OData filter based on date, but I'm not going to do that because I just have only 4 items. So I'll just simply use select data operation because I would like to create one array. So if I just go, you can see like these are data array and these are label array. So I would like to just build those array from my list. So I'll say select from value of items which I got from previous tabs, and under map I'll just pick my title, and why title, because these products I have in title column. So I'll just get an array of my all the products which are there in this tab, and in the next step I again use one select data operation, that is again will read the output of get items, and this will construct array on quantity column. So I'll just pick quantity. So I can just rename. So this is array for sales items, sales product I can say, and this is array for sales quantity. So these are the two arrays I would require while creating dynamic content. So now in next step I'll again go back to this HTTP action and I'll just remove this static piece and map that static piece to my sales product, not product, sales quantity, because this is the data set. And labels, I would like to put my this sales array of sales product. So now I have included those two dynamic things. The data should be driven from list now. I'll save that once again and do a test run. I'm just going to run that manually again. So now successfully executed, and if I just go to my this array products, I should be getting the array of my products, and in this array of sales I must be getting my array of sales. Okay, and if I just go back to my this weekly chart, which I should be getting via email, so this now has that titles, HP Pavilion laptop, Canon camera, printers, dial desktop, everything, and this pie chart is now taking that dynamic sales quantity. So we have achieved what we wish to in short 4 or 5 steps with this flow. So again, just to summarize, you need to just schedule your flow weekly basis. So though like I have used as manual trigger, then get items, create array of sales product and sales quantity, do a HTTP call to quick chart IO. You can have a detailed look on the documentation of quick chart IO, what sort of charts you can build on, what other settings or background settings you can do with a chart. And in the later on, you just, if you wish to just send out that as an email, then you can just have that send an email action. Otherwise you can just save that PNG over anywhere in the document library, SharePoint, OneDrive, where you wanted to do so. So that's it for today, and if you still have any questions, then please feel free to reach out to me. And if you like the video, if it solves your problem, then please do subscribe, like and comment on my videos. Thank you.